Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is Cage848, and welcome back to StarRupture, where our star is about to rupture. This thing's going to explode. I totally forgot about this during the demo. Every once in a while, the star will just blow up everything. It's pretty fun. I was just kind of messing around here, working on some of the tier 1 tech, and the lady or the robot or whatever it is, they're like, hey, yeah, the star's going to blow up. You might want to get inside. Okay, so I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be inside right now, or if I can wait. I'm not really sure. You know what I want to do? I want to make a window. Can I make a window yet? I don't think I can make windows just yet. I think if I could, they would be in this modular components. Yeah, I'd really like to make a window so I could see the rupture, but I guess that's not gonna work. Anyway, let's come in here and kind of hang out a little bit. I want to talk to you guys about something. So during the demo, when I played the demo of this game, if I needed something for a corporation, basically what I would do is I would tear down the entire build and build what I need for that corporation. All right. This time I'm going to try and do things differently. This time I want to have a main line that has everything on it. That way I don't have to tear down and rebuild stuff. Now, this is going to be confusing for me. It is going to be hard for me. I will definitely mess it up. It probably won't be efficient. It's going to be an S show, if you know what I'm saying. But I do want to do things that way, and we'll just see how it goes. And you know, I'm just giving you guys a heads up. It's not going to be.
Eruption has started.
Oh, there we go. Man, I really wish I could see it. Well, while we're waiting, let's go ahead and what I wanted to do is I wanted to get all the tier 1 corporations done, and the reason is because they take the titanium bars and they take the wolfram bars, and that's what I'm producing. So I think it'd be good to get all these to level 1 before I move forward. We can now make a regeneration chamber. And we can make the fabricator. That's beautiful. Okay. And is that over? Can I go out there? Hold low temperature. Okay. Airlock. Hold to lower the temperature. So my airlock overheated. Huh. That's never happened to me before. Oh.
It's too hot.
Oh, close it. Close it. My bad. Let's make a respawn point. Because we're probably going to get ourselves killed. Regeneration chamber. There we go.
Has been updated. When you
and
die,
use.
your mind here.
Okay, so now I've claimed it and I'll spawn there. Oh, and I get my hit points back too.
Apologies.
Yep, still too hot.
You happen to die.
Oh. Oh, by the way, when I did the demo, you can only play the scientist. Now you can play all these different kinds of guys, and I'm playing the soldier. I'm not sure why that's exactly. Oh, can I change my? Oh, you could probably change your person. Interesting. Very interesting. Gonna take some more heat. Yeah. All right, so I click on that, and that gives me my hit points back.
Planetary temperature
No, it didn't.
returning
Oh.
to normal.
I guess I just get my hit points back over time. Actually, I changed my mind. That is not hit points. That is my shield. So, all right, anytime that comes in, everything's going to be overheated. You can go through and, like, cool stuff down, you know, by hand or whatever. I'm not going to bother. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here. We're going to change our research. Like I said, we want to get... Oh, I guess I am going to have to cool this down. All right, so there we go. And we're going with whatever else is tier 1. So that one right there. It doesn't even matter what's tier 1. If it's tier 1, you get it. You know what I mean? So tier 1, you know, I could probably do a couple of tier, you know, why don't we split this up? Usually I wouldn't split this up, but because of the way I have things working right now, I can split it up. So we're going to go with the blue corporation. Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to, there we go. All right. That one's good. And then over here, I'm going to go with another corporation. Let's go with this one. And that takes the wolfram ore. I'm just going to dump a bunch in there because whatever. Wolfram ore. There we go. Dump a bunch in. So if you have everything on one line, you don't have to like rebuild stuff, and you can kind of do 2 things at once, which is cool. And there we go. So let me show you my build here. And again, this is going to be inefficient and done poorly. And it's going to, you know, I'll do my best to make it as cool as possible, but I'm not good at these games. I do enjoy them quite a bit. That's why I play them, but I'm not good at them. So I have the ores coming in. Now I want the ores to go to 3 smelters, right? I only have 2 here for now. That's okay. We'll be doing 3 smelters. Right now it's for 2. So this is coming through with the titanium and it's being pushed out. This is coming in with the wolfram. Again, I will have 3 smelters eventually. Right now I only have 2. It's producing wolfram ore. and sending it into the line. So this right here is what I'm gonna be thinking of as the main line, and it is gonna get kind of clustered, which is, you know, whatever. I'll kind of figure that out as we play. But this will be the main line, and what we have is right here we have the titanium ore coming into the main line, no problem, and we're also hooking up the wolfram ore into the main line. So actually, this is gonna work out really well. All you have to do is have one, I think it's called the bus. I don't really know. I'm gonna call it a main line. And then whenever you want something in the system, you just hook it up. Now, only having one main line is gonna be pretty tough, but I know you can get like better setups later. Maybe I can think of a way to do this with 2 lines. Yeah, I'll think about that later. For now, I don't have to worry about it, but yeah, this is working great. This is working great. So now if we come in here, we have, right? That's a 23%. That's a 24%. Everything else is level 2. So that's great. Now, what are we going to go for our next level? Let's take a look. Medical tool, Inventory upgrade, not bad. Pistol, Recipe station. Yeah, I think we're going to go with the recipe station. No, storage depot. That's what I wanted. So we're going to go with clever robotics next. And what is clever robotics going to need? Let's take a look. Clever robot. I guess I can't look right. I don't want to mess with this. I also made a platform coming all the way out here because as this main line gets longer and longer, I'm going to have to take all of these depots and move them down the line. They're going to have to get pushed down here. As a matter of fact, I can make some more right now while I'm waiting. There's no reason not to. I never know where they are. No, not there. There it is. Orbital. There we go. Alright, so we're going to keep this on the line. We'll have this face the proper way. And then we're going to go all the way down to the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 more. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Look at this stuff, man. It's just kicking ass. Oh, okay. We don't have enough power. That's to be expected. And I don't have anything to make the power. Okay, we got a problem here. Not a big one, though. We'll just take some of this. And we'll take some of this. Oops. There we go. And then we'll go make some of our building things. We'll, you know, whatever it's called, the basic building material. And max it out. And then we'll come over here and we'll put down some more solar panels. Eventually we'll upgrade the solar panels and it won't take up so much room, but this is what we got going on right now. And it's fine. And it's just because I made extra stuff I'm not really going to use, but that's okay. I think we're doing all right. I think we're doing all right. All right, that is enough. I'm going to put down a couple more just because. Actually, put this over here. And one more. Where is it? Why don't I see it? Oh, crap, my bad. Didn't mean to do it that way. All right, let's take that back out. And put that down properly. You. All right, that should be good. We now have 130. We have 160 on the grid. And we're only using 130. So that's nice. Okay, everything's going good. I love it. And I really like these games a lot. I really do. They're a lot of fun. Okay, so let's go ahead and put down 2 more of these. And basically what we're doing is we're just setting up the next part of this. And like I said, we're going to have to move these down anyway, so we might as well build the new ones and then we can move it down later. It'll just be a lot easier. All right, let's go check on the percentages. These should be done, like, pretty soon. I thought they would have been done by now, but let's take a look. Okay, all right. It's going a little slower, but don't forget we're doing 2 at one time. Okay, I finished up those 2 corporations, and I got a pistol, which is awesome. And I also got a recipe station. We're going to mess around with either one right now. What I'm going to do right now is we're going to set up these smelters the way I wanted to set them up from the beginning. And I only had 2 over here, but I have 3 now. All right, so we got 3 that's going to be titanium. And we're going to have 3 that is going to be wolfram. So let's go ahead and put another one right here. There we go. And I'm just going to kind of tear this out. All right, cool. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this all looks really nice now. All right, let's go ahead and put one of these right here. Oh, wow, it's actually going to be in the same spot. Oh, you know what? I planned ahead when I was building this. and I actually put it in the proper spot to future-proof it when I would make a third smelter, and then I took it out, and now it's kind of being a pain in the ass to get in. Sometimes these are really hard to get where you want them to be, and I'm not really sure why. That's going to take a while. I'll screw around with that off camera. I had the same problem before I started recording today. So we're going to put that right there. And even though this is perfectly lined up, it still looks a little crooked, but you know, whatever. It'll work just fine. There we go. All right, and let's try and get this in. I think if I go, yeah, there we go. That's how I did it off camera. I went kind of far away. All right, and then this will be the same thing as that one. I'm gonna have the orbital cargo thingies set up a lot different now. I think it's gonna be pretty cool though. It's definitely gonna be different. Different's always good, you know. And I should be able to, you know, set it up really nicely. And we'll get into that in a moment. This is Wolfram. That's Wolfram. That's Wolfram. Just making sure, double checking. Titanium, titanium, and I don't think I did this one because I just built it. Titanium. Okay, that's all looking fan-freaking-tastic. Let's go ahead and hook this up. And there we go. We have 3 smelters putting out just tons and tons of material. What we're going to do now is we're going to take down this whole freaking thing. All right, come on. Go, beautiful. I've got a cool setup for these, I've got a cool setup for these orbital launchers I think is going to be pretty cool. Like I said, it's definitely going to be different. And anytime, like, you do, you know, if you're a YouTuber and you do, like, you know, some games and stuff, you know, you don't want to do the same thing every time you play. And this is going to be very different. I think it's going to be better. Although you can never tell. You can never quite tell until it's actually done. Sometimes you think something's going to be better and it's not. But we'll see. I always rebuild the platform. There's really no reason to do that except for the fact that it makes me happy. I guess that is a good reason. I don't know what's going on here. I've been using these pillar supports, by the way. They seem to work really, really nicely. There we go. Okay, so we need to find out where the middle is going to be. Oh, the middle is going to be way too far to the left. Crap. I didn't realize this. Yeah, this is coming way too far over. I don't think I... Can I move this thing? I'm going to try. Let's save the game first. And see what happens when we move this thing. Okay. Everything shuts down. That's to be expected. But I get everything back, so I should be able to put it over here. Okay. Maybe like right there? Still a little close. I mean, I guess I can move it whenever I want, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, let's put it right there. And everything should be fine now. And it gives us a lot more room over here, which is good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put down a few of these. Kind of hard to tell how high they should be. No. Alright, hold on. Right there. Come on. Oh, I had it. What is that? Go. On here. I just put these kind of all over the place. And the cool thing about these is if they're too low, you could put another one on top of it. Oh, but you can't bring it down. Oh, okay. Not noticed that. Okay. Well, it's gonna be up higher. I guess I could just put it down like that. And then like that. Is that good? I can't tell. All right, whatever. Let's just start putting some platforms down. No, it's too low. Okay. Just gotta bring it up one spot. Kind of learning with the building, you know. Oh, I can't bring it up. Alright, so let's take that out. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put this in right about there. So we can't bring that down, and I'm pretty sure that's too high. Well, you know what? It might not be, actually. Oh, no, it's perfect. Here we go. Alright, cool. We do have some stairs there. Put these out like this. Yeah, this is coming out really nice. Okay, so now we've moved stuff over again. I can move all this stuff over. It's really nice that I can move the main base command unit thingy. Although I can only go so far. I don't, like, how do I know when I've gone too far? because you got to be like somewhat close to this thing. All right, I'm not going to worry about that today. All right, so this is right in the middle. So this is going to be coming. Oh, hold on. Got to get rid of this. Okay. And let's replace that, because if I don't, I'm going to fall in the hole. I know it. All right, so here we go. This is my thought process on that. This is right in the middle, so we'll do it like this. This will be the main line. And yeah, that should work. Okay. So I'm going to put the main line there. And then we're going to have it come all the way over to... Well, actually, that's not going to work. We need to know what we need to make for the first thing. Well, no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This can definitely be... This is what I'm talking about. This is going to confuse me a lot. And we're just going to have to... I'm going to have to deal with it. So, for now, let's hook that up. 1, 2, 3. So that's not going to work. So we're going to need one right here. That looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and put a thing in the floor. And then let's, this. That goes right there. That goes right there. As long as stuff is on the line, nothing should matter. And as long as the line is going the right direction, nothing should matter. You're good. And then we need to do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so Clever Robotics is going to need wolfram wire. So what we need to do is we need to put the wolfram wire on the, on the belt, on the main line. And in order to make that, I'm going to need a specific building, which I can't seem to find. Yep, the fabricator. Okay, so the main line comes up this way. I don't want the fabricator in the way. So I'm going to put the fabricator over here. And it probably won't be lined up. I'm just kind of messing around with this for now, and I'll adjust it later. You know what? We should probably do it like that. And then maybe like that? I don't know. Like I said, I'm figuring this out on the fly. There we go. Okay. And that's going to be on the main line. So if that's going to be on the main line, what we're going to need is we're going to need a splitter on the main line, or a rail connector. And that could be right here. And looks pretty good to me. I will be making adjustments as we play this. And the whole idea is everything's supposed to be on the main line. And then as we build and as we work in the game, we'll keep having stuff on the main line instead of me breaking everything down and rebuilding it all the time. It was fun for the demo, but I think we could do better. So this now what's going to happen is it's going to pull what it needs to make, what it's going to make in here, and we need to have this come back out onto the main line, which will be right here. So right there. I hope I'm doing this right, man. All right, so that brings it back into the main line. And the main line also needs to keep filtering out this way. So, like, let's say we get some wolfram ore, but something over here needs the wolfram ore. We need to be able to have the wolfram ore on the main line. Also, this will pull the wolfram ore over here, make the wire, and then put it back on. Actually, this is going to work out. I think this is going to work out. I'm not used to stuff working out for me. Okay, and there we go. And perfect. Perfect. The only thing I'm going to do is I'm probably going to have to rebuild the orbital launch things continuously, but that's okay. Well, I'm going to give it a lot of room. I'm going to come all the way down here to the very edge. And we are going to go like that. And then I need to be right in the middle. I'm not sure if that's right in the middle. I think it's got to be back a little bit. What we're going to do is we're going to bring that stuff in here. And then this will be right here. Yeah, let's just do this. This is easier. Great. Okay, so we've got 3 lines right there to divide it up into the orbital launchers. And I don't know how close that could be. I mean, honestly, I think that's going to work. Let's do that. Yeah, this is cool. I'm glad I decided to do it this way. I think this is going to be pretty neat. I just have to get this in a spot. Go. And there we go. And yep, that works out nicely. And then we just do the same thing on the other side. And the cool thing about this is if I want to add more of these to the system, I can just build them all the way down. I'm going to stick with 6 for now, but I'm going to be honest, guys, I will probably build that out even more. Now, why did I leave so much space in here? Because there's going to be other things I'm going to have to build, and I need room for the buildings, and that's why I didn't build these so close. All right, and then you, my friend, will... building is colliding with something. All right. Here we go. And this comes through here. And you can see what we got going on here. Yeah, this is awesome. Very happy with this. I was a little bit concerned when starting the video because, like, you know, I try and play these games. I play Factorio. I played Satisfactory, and I try and build stuff like this. And a lot of times it doesn't work. And even when it does work, it's not efficient. It kind of sucks. But I think this is going to be pretty cool. We'll see. Who knows? Maybe it won't be. But whatever. It's mine. Maybe it sucks, but it's mine. All right. So, here we go. And boom. Am I just going to do the... Am I going to put all of these on the same thing? You know, I kind of want to set something else up, too. Why don't we... What else are we going to set up? Why don't we... oh, this one takes it as well? Okay. Oh, they all... Oh. Oh, this one can take the other stuff, but that's okay. Oh, calcium. That's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. So this one is going to need titanium rods. So let's set that up. All right. It's kind of loud at the machines. It's the only thing that bothers me about this game. The machines are kind of loud, but when the machines aren't running, then it's too low. I think that's ambient noise. Is it? Wait, hold on. Is it ambient noise? Didn't seem like it did anything. Could be sound effects, I guess. Nope, definitely not ambient noise. Oh boy. Sound effects. Dude, what the... Okay, I paused the video and I turned every single one of these down separately. Not one of them is the machines. The master volume is the only one that's the machines. So the volume's going to be a little bit screwy in this game. There's not much I can do about it. Hopefully they'll look into that. All right, so we need another fabricator. And give it a little bit of space. Yeah, it should be pretty good. And that should make the... Yep, the rods... And all we gotta do is take this out. Can we build this in? It probably won't work, but let's see. Like that. And how far back was that? Trying to line. Okay, so it was exactly lined up with it, which isn't gonna work on this one. Well, I guess I could rebuild it. So right here, you see how this thing is the edge of this is lined up with the edge of that. That's the way I'm gonna want to do things. So we're gonna have to take this out. And let's go ahead and put the floor back in. I could have the other side set up, but whatever. It's fine. I don't really care that much. So let's put this in first then. I should probably make these one wide because they take up less space. But the thing is, they don't line up if you make them one wide. All right, we got no choice. We got to take this out. I was hoping I could just build this in and it would like line up with it. But not the case. Go. And then let's get this back lined up. So once the things start beeping, they weren't... Okay, never mind. They're good. Never mind. When I was messing around off camera, they were beeping and they wouldn't go down the you know, the tracks, even though I set the tracks up properly, but they seem to be working now, so that's good. Come down here, you gotta get raised. Is that... Shoot. Trying to line these up is kind of difficult. Oh, you know what? I could do it from here. Yeah, there we go. I think that's lined up. Yeah, it is. Do that. And... You... where is it? I always get confused on where things are in this game. There we go. Yeah, that's good. You know, I could have put it on the other side, but whatever. I could put stuff on the other side as well. The problem is I need another one of these. So that goes, yep, so that's lined up right about here. We're gonna have to take this out. It is what it is. And look at all the space we've already used up. It's crazy. All right, so you're good there and you're good there. And you continue along the way. And the cool thing is I have the other side as well. I have this side. So I could actually use this side to build stuff too. So I could fit 2 more machines in this easily without having to move those, without having to move the orbital launchers. And then we put that back on the track. And we're going to set this up for, I don't really care. Set up for that one. Cool. And cool. Now this is taking a while. So what I'm going to do is we're going to make some more of these orbital launchers. I mean, there's no reason not to. Go, that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and put... Am I going to know when I'm on the edge of my building area? I'm wondering about that. I don't know if that's high enough. Let's hit this. Good. Oh, these are too high. All right. All right, then. All right, whatever. I don't need any more. All right, I'm going to put down... Should I put down 3 more of these? It seems kind of crazy. Before I put down any more, let's see if they're full. Yeah, they're filling up. Well, this one's not. Yeah, it kind of is. I think 3 more might be a little overkill. Might be more than I can produce. Let's just do 2 more. Nah, screw it. 3 more. Oh, I don't have enough resources. I guess it doesn't matter. All right, let's go get some resources. And I think what I can do here is... Are these being... Yeah, all right. Grab that. And I think I already have the titanium on me. Yeah, I got it. Well, decent amount of titanium. Not a ton. Grab some of that.
What I need.
Grab some of that. I really should set up stuff to craft this stuff. But I'm not. Because, I don't know. Maybe I will later. Yep, yeah. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna do freaking 12 of these, to hell with it. Might as well. If they don't get used, they don't get used. Whatever. We'll figure it out. There's 3 on that side. And like I said, the cool thing about the setup is it's upgradable. See, I just add more of these and I'm like good to go. Look at this. Oh, crap, power. Okay. Hold that thought. Get some more solar panels down. I gotta work on power. I gotta get better power things. Because these solar panels ain't doing it. I mean, I guess I am kind of building a lot. Let's get out of here. This place is ridiculous. I keep this one here just so I can check what I need on certain, you know, things. So, yeah, good. Right, more of these, please. There. 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 This is so much better of a setup. It's kind of shocking. It's kind of shocking. Cool. Cool. What am I doing on this side? Shoot. Oh, that's robotics, right? I'm pretty sure it's the robotics one. Clever robotics. Clever robotics. Clever robotics. Clever girl. And the other one was this one. And this one. And this one. We are kicking ass now. I'm probably not throughputting enough, like, for all these, maybe? I'm not really sure. I'll know if, like, these don't get anything. Then I've put, like, I don't have enough being produced. Now, where is the bottleneck? Yep, this is the bottleneck, the fabricators. You want to have multiple fabricators for each item. I'm not going to mess with that today, but I do have some plans. I'm not going to talk about them either. I've got some plans on how I could add more fabricators to the setup. The ore extractor is not the problem. Well, smelter. Well, no, the smelters aren't the problem because it's still got titanium bars in there. This has, yeah, this is the issue right here. I need to add more fabricators. Can I actually set up a fabricator to make the crafting components? I don't know. Just gonna kind of put this right here so I can see. No, I can't. Okay. Okay. I think first thing I'm gonna have to do next episode is set up another outpost. I'm going to need calcium. And if I remember correctly, I guess I can go look. I got a gun. We should probably make some ammo. Really quickly. I'm gonna fill this floor in. How do I make ammo? It's in this, right? There we go. How many is that? I can't tell. Oh, I made 100. Okay, that should be good enough for a bit.
Reloading.
I should probably also make a storage. Wait, what just?
Robotics cares about you, and so they have another reward waiting for you in the terminal.
Okay, that sounds
They
good to
also
me.
ask that you keep an eye out for old model drones lost on Arcadia.
Oh yeah,
They might contain useful items.
I'm sure they will. Some storage. Let's kind of drop some stuff in here. How do I? Oh, double click. Okay. And I do have some calcium, but we're going to have to actually find calcium. All right, let's go ahead and grab this. We now have the storage depot. And let's set up... Oops. Let's set up another set of... We got to get everything to level 3. So the stuff on the left is not being done anymore. So we'll
Just
take
what
that.
I need.
Level 2. Yeah, sure, why not? Should be putting these back, shouldn't I? I don't know why I'm not. It shouldn't automatically take them out, because, like, maybe I want to keep them in there for the next thing. Good. And good. Oh, so freaking good. I'm so glad people in Discord are telling me, people in the comment section, you know, were telling me about this, like, kind of thing. Like, put everything on the rails. I guess I knew I was going to do it at some point, but, you know, if you don't have it in the demo, then... Or if you're in the demo and you only have a few days to play, it's like, you know, whatevs. All right, so I want to go out and look for the calcium area. And I believe it is right down this way. I think it's right there. Like, am I looking at it? I gotta look up a map of the world. I did have one for the demo. I don't know where I found it though. I'll Google it. Shouldn't be a problem. I am gonna need another meteor heart to set up another base. So there's that. I'm also gonna need. Let's reload. Get some more food. Gotta be hungry. Yeah.
Tasty.
I need to see if these things respawn by my base. I think they're supposed to respawn after the star explodes. That might be the calcium. Let's just take a look. Kind of looks like calcium to me. Let's see. Yeah, that's calcium, right? I can't tell. Alright, I can tell if I mine it. Yep, calcium. Okay, cool. Cool. Oh, let's get some more of these bulbs. Yeah, it would be cool if, like, after the sun... Basically what happens is the sun explodes... Oh, boy. Hold on. Hold that thought. Those blue guys suck if they get close to you. They will explode on you. Okay. The game is 10 times better than it was last time I played.
They're vermin.
Hold on a
the
second.
main threat on this planet.
What do you mean, main?
Most of the people that arrived on Arcadia 7 were eliminated by these creatures. Natural disasters you can prepare for, but vermin are a bit more unpredictable.
Why weren't we told about them?
Whatever. Get over it, bud. So here's the thing. This game was fun in the demo, but it is 10 times better right now. And the reason it is 10 times better right now is because they got rid of the lag. Whenever I used to fight those bugs, it was a slideshow, and it was like, the game was fun enough to play, so I guess I kind of like dealt with it and didn't, you know. But it did bother me. It bothered me a lot. And, man, getting 100 frames per second now when fighting those guys is fan-freaking-tastic. It's so fun. Because, like, I felt like it could be fun before, but I was like, it's just not fun because the lag, you know? But now it is fun. All right, I want to check the water by my base and see what we got going on over here. And also I'm going to check and see how close we are to finishing up that one corporation. There we go.
The Selenian Corporation.
There we go.
You've completed another order, and your reward is waiting in the corporate terminal.
I feel like I'm faster without this thing out. So I'm pretty sure these bulbs have respawned. Although, maybe not. Yeah, because I think the idea is the sun explodes and then after a while everything comes back. And I think most things respawn. It's kind of weird these didn't respawn. That's got me a little nervous because water is an issue. Alright, well, I guess that's future Cage's problem. Let's not worry about it right now. Maybe it's because I built too close to it? I don't know. Alright, let's see what we get for this, actually, let's not see what we get. Let's set up the next one. It even tells you, like, what they're researching. It's so good. So good. Alright, take these back.
Let's see.
And this one. Let's go with the rods. Since we're doing the other ones on the other side. Shoot, which one was it doing? It was this one. Blue. Good old blue. Cool. And this is the last tier. No, there's one more. Tier 2. Another mistake I made during the demo is I was like focusing on one corporation, leveling them up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you want to level them up all at the same time. It just makes it easier. Okay, so let's take a look at these ones on the left and see how good we're doing. See, we're not producing enough. Not for 12. That one, I put those in there. Okay. Okay. So I think we should. Theoretically, I should probably add them right now. I guess I will. Why not? Why not? There's no reason not to, as far as I can tell. So let's go ahead and find the machines. There we go. Fabricator. I'm just gonna mirror this fabricator. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I can press Z, right? Yes. Dude, tell me it remembers what's inside of it, too. That would be freaking sick. Probably not. Wait, am I right? I'm out of resources? Oh, boy. Okay. Well, that's easy enough to be remedied. Take these. And take these. Got a nice setup here, guys. This game is a million times better than the demo. The setup is better. The game's better. Inventory upgrade is better. Oh crap, I forgot I still had stuff on me. Alright, that's okay. Shut up, lady. Nobody cares what you have to say. There we go. Okay, so let's make the other fabricator. And then this would be a pretty simple addition. Like, actually, it's going to be very simple. So we do that. And then we're going to need one of these. And, I mean, just put it, like... You probably want to put it in between them. Nah, it doesn't really matter. You can just put it... Oh, no, it's not going to be lined up with that. Okay, fine. There. And... right there. And what we do is we take this out. And we do this. And this. Oh, these have two. Oh, I didn't notice these had two. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The problem was not the resources coming.
Future Health Solutions is happy with your work.
Okay. The problem was not the amount of stuff coming in here. It was the output. That was the problem.
Future Health Solutions for modern problems.
Oh, that's right. They don't need that stuff anymore. Okay, that's fine. Not a big deal. Let's stay focused. I'm already not focused, but... and this is supposed to be... Yes. Okay, this is supposed to be that. And then that's got to go back out into there. You know what? Let's just take all of this down. Okay, and then we need to put one on the outside. So if it's there, it's not going to line up with that. That's fine. It doesn't. It's not that big of a deal. Then, come on. And sometimes I can't get these to go where I want them to. Okay, that should be good. You go into there. I might be able to refine this later on as well. For now, I'm just trying to get it working. But like I said, I could refine it later. Alright, so that's all going into there. That's good. That should be going out there. That should be going out into the system. Okay. And then over here, we'll have you going into there. You going over to here. You coming out to there. You coming out to there. And back on the system. Okay. I probably should have taken these fabricators and put them on the other side. And I'm going to tell you why. These fabricators are going to be outputting resources that I'm going to want to put into other fabricators or other machinery that's going to make other things. And the fact that this is farther down the line is a bad thing. What I'm going to do is I'll probably do it off camera. I'm going to move this. I'm going to move this whole thing and put it on this side and mirror what we have here, but on this side. That way, the lower level stuff is going to be farther up the line, so when the more complex stuff needs these things, it'll be farther down the line. I hope that makes sense. Alright, hold on there, guys. Hold on. Get your panties in a bunch. Okay. And that, now, there we go. So we just doubled our production there. Oh, so the reason these aren't lining up is because these are too high. Maybe I should bring these down lower a little bit. Also, not line. Yeah, it doesn't matter. They're lined up enough, but I think there's ways I can maybe line them up a little bit better moving forward. Okay, so
Yes.
3, 3, 2. That's already being done. Can't do that right now. I guess I'll just double this one up. Oh no, we don't want to do those. Okay. All right, so we can't do the one with the calcium just yet. So I'm gonna work on everything else, and you know, we'll call that a win. Yeah. There we go. There. And there we go. How are these doing? We got enough titanium rods? Nope. Nope. Okay, so we got enough for 4. But now that we've doubled our production, I'll bet you that would get... Oh, what do we got going on here? Oh, I see. So I put this on titanium for like 1 second, and that asked the line, hey, I need some titanium. And the line sent to titanium, but then I switched it, and that's why it broke. Makes total sense.
Rupture activity detected.
Oh boy.
I recommend finding a safe place.
I will eventually. Yeah, I'm going to move this over here. We definitely want the lower level crafting materials towards the front of the base. This thing's getting really jacked up, but that's okay. I might have to start thinking about how to do multiple lines. It should be pretty easy. I'm not going to do it right now, but I mean, theoretically, like if I want to do multiple lines, I would just do this and have a separate line going down, and it would just have to be condensed back into a line. I don't know. Having multiple lines might not work that well. Although I could like have 2 lines going parallel and then have them connect at the end and then be filtered into the, you know, into this little setup right here. Because this.
You have fulfilled another order
I
from
thought
the
there was a
British
sun
Blue
blowing up.
Corporation. Claim your reward.
Okay. All right. What do we got here? This one. Cool. Med tool.
You know that feeling when you
And
accidentally get hit by a
grenade.
car? Jumping out of a helicopter didn't go according to plan? Or maybe you were bored playing with a gun and you shot your kneecap. Those problems are over. You don't need a new expensive sleeve anymore. Future Health Solutions introduces the Med Tool. It will heal any wound in seconds. Future Health Solutions for modern problems.
So it was an ad. Either way, this will help.
I'm sorry. Contracts with Future Health Solutions require I do things a certain way.
All right, I'm gonna have to look into this. I think I have to like, oh yeah, in order to make a calcium, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what this is all about. I'll take a look at it later.
Rupture's core is unstable.
Oh,
Head to safety
food.
immediately.
When do I get to make windows? Or can I make them already and I just missed it? Oh yeah, viewport. There we go. Perfect timing. That's kind of scary, honestly. So I'm not going to be able to go out for a while. I think I'm going to call this one here. If you guys ended up enjoying the video, please remember to wait, oh my god. I just butchered the heck out of that intro. If you ended up enjoying the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. And until then, take it easy. Ha! Nailed it.